joining us again to the LaDawn Live podcast. This is episode 41. I have KyAnna's mom with me today, LaDawn, and I wanted to have her on because she has experienced a husband that was an addict. She's worked at a methadone clinic for 2 years. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and she's also a nurse, which is super interesting to me. And she's KyAnna's mom, dude, and I wanted to get to know her better. So thank you for joining me.
Yeah, of course.
This is
my
awesome.
pleasure.
So my first question is, where did you grow up?
Right here in St. George.
You did?
Yep, I was born here with Old Hospital.
Did oh my God, Uncle Sam, did he grow up here as well?
Yep.
Cool.
I don't think he's ever gone anywhere. He's been here.
Cool. Did you grow up with both parents in the home?
We did.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
How was that relationship with them?
It was. They were both very passive. So they were physically there, but not like supportive or overly loving or anything. Yeah, we just a lot of figuring stuff out for ourselves.
That's how my grandpa was that way too. He did not tell you very often that he loved you or like.
Yeah.
But he was there. He showed up and did things. He like tried to teach me lessons, which was I ignored it. He's like, wear this cowboy hat and these Wranglers, and I was like, no. And I turned my hat around and sagged my pants down halfway down my ass. You know, I was like, I'm gonna be a gangster, I'm gonna be a gangster instead of a cowboy. And he's like, see how that turns out? He was right. It didn't turn out well, but yeah, I can relate to that too. How did you meet KyAnna's dad? Did you meet him here?
I did. I was with a good friend of mine that also lives here, my best friend forever, and she was dating a guy, and I think both of them worked at McDonald's. It was on the Boulevard, and that's where I met him.
That's where you met him at McDonald's? He worked there? Is that what you just said?
He worked there. He was dating, I mean, gosh, how old was he then? If I was 15, 16, he was 5 years old. So he was like 20, 21 when I met him, and he was dating like a much older woman. I think she was like 47, 48. But yeah, I mean, we instantly, I think he proposed to me like on our second date.
Really?
Yes. So I met him, I want to say it was like end of February. We were married 5 days after my 17th birthday.
Where did you guys get married?
In the courthouse.
In the courthouse?
Mm-hmm.
So small wedding probably?
Very small. I think it was just my parents.
Everybody's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, my dad's like, take it forever, bye. Yeah.
That's crazy. Did your parents show up?
Yeah, my parents were there. Mm-hmm.
Cool. Were they supportive?
Yeah, as much as they could be.
For
yeah.
getting married on the second date and supportive as you could be? I'd be like, what the hell? No. Take a minute.
No, they were done with me. They're like, yep, take her away.
and Darren is KyAnna's dad's name.
Mm-hmm.
That's who we're talking about. He was an addict, and so I just kind of wanted to talk about what it was like being with an addict, because you're not an addict. Like we talked about yesterday, I was always the addict dating a non-addict, you know, kind of ruining their lives. So I've never really been on the opposite side. I've been with KyAnna, but we've both been sober since we've. So what was it like kind of dating an addict or being married to an addict?
It took me a long time to even really figure it out. Even initially, when we first got married, we had moved down to Las Vegas. And that's like when the trouble really first started happening. Like he would just disappear for a couple of days and then show up again and then disappear. And he would say, I knew that he was selling drugs, but he always would deny, using them.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of ups and downs. He was in prison a lot. But I think I always chose to believe him rather than, and I didn't really know a lot about addiction or what the signs were back then. I don't think I really knew that he had a serious drug problem until Khalil was a baby or toddler, and he's our third child.
Yeah.
And he, I just remember seeing him naked one time, and he was so skinny. I was like, his hip bones were sticking out the back of him.
So that was his thing.
Yeah. So I was just like, I said, you look awful, and it just, yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. It is tough. we lie when we're using. We lie about everything, and never take accountability for anything ever. Like it's always somebody else's fault, or we'll like gaslight you into thinking we're not using when you can see we weigh 90 pounds. You know, so yeah, it's just got to be tough. And he ended up passing away. How old was KyAnna? 5 or something?
No, she was older. She was older than that. Let me see. It was 2005 is when he passed away. So she was born in 93.
12?
Yeah, she's a little older.
How was it going through that? Was that like rough?
It was. I mean, I think there were so many times in our life, like especially when I was pregnant with her, I ended up moving back up here from Las Vegas because he totally disappeared and never came back. And only like days or probably a day or two before she was born did he show up again. His mom found him in Las Vegas on the streets and brought him back. But okay, redirect me to the question.
I was kind of wondering what it was like to go through. He got murdered. Passing, he got shot. And
it was, I think because we had lost so much contact, and there was so much trauma for me personally during our time together that I really just tried to close everything off, and I didn't keep in touch with his family. And so when they did say that he passed, you know, it was hard to explain to the kids what had happened.
Yeah, that's gotta be.
I feel bad because they probably, you know, didn't really get any closure. It was, you know, it was sudden and it was unexpected, and I think I was still pretty bitter and
probably just kind of
bitter
shut
and
off.
Scared. Shut
off from
absolutely.
it. Yeah, that's a. I can imagine that's a big thing to explain to your kids, dude. It's huge.
Yeah.
And the way it happened too, that's just like and you've done a great job. I just want to say that, like taking it on and like doing it, you've done great. They're all super good kids, like great kids.
I really lucked out.
Like my family, us, we are like my family. Oh, never mind, I won't say that.
That's great too.
Yeah, and it's cool. I have Jordan. You know, did you meet Jordan out there?
I did.
Yeah, he's been my rock. I lived with him for 3 years, and like he let me live with him for like 3 years. That's where me and KyAnna first hung out for the first time. Really was brought over there. I wasn't allowed to have any girls over, and he made an exception.
Oh.
Yeah. What's your favorite memory of KyAnna as a child?
Oh my gosh, there's so many, but she's just always been like the sweetest spirit.
Dude,
like,
she really is.
Is always been really happy, eager to please, like always been helpful. I remember when I had Caden, I had him at home, and like the next day she like heard him crying in the bedroom or something, and she's, you know, 6 years old. She comes walking out down the hallway with my newborn. I'm like, what are you doing? But she's always been like a little mommy. She's been, you know.
Little help. She said she helped a lot. She that was kind of her role she took on her own. You know, that she just liked to help and be.
She is.
Yeah, so that's cool. That's your favorite memory right there.
One of them. I mean, there's many. Yeah, but she's always been just like my little buddy. I remember when it was just her, you know, before I had any other kids, and she was,
I was the firstborn too.
Yeah.
Me and Mom were the twins came, and I was like, these little fuckers, dude. They took all my mom's time away from me, and I was jealous, honestly. Like 5 years old, and just like me and my mom were inseparable, and then all of a sudden, she had the twins. You know, my dad wasn't around ever, so.
No, she's just always been really sweet. I mean, the girls were only 15 months apart, so when Karen was born, I mean, she just like, there's a picture of her reaching for her when she saw her for the first time, and just, you know, they've always just been really close.
That's cool. What was I going to say to you? Irish twins, basically, right?
Basically.
And I was just going to say, just to double down on what you said, she is literally like this. I think I'm a good person sometimes, and I try to be as good of a person as I can, you know? I try to be kind to people at all times, and KyAnna literally like makes me look bad in that area. Like she's so nice. She never talks shit on people, unless they kind of deserve it. You know what I mean? Like everybody has a moment where they need to vent, but literally most people talk about other people quite a bit, and she literally never does it really, dude. I mean, it's like it just blows my mind, and she's never mad at me. And sometimes I deserve probably to be mad at, you know. And she's never mad at me, and I'm just like, are you gonna kill me one of these nights?
Yeah, she was not.
Like, are you gonna snap?
Yeah.
and kill me? Like, if you have anger, like, will you please tell me?
Yeah.
So you don't like, is this going to come out sideways at some point?
Mhm.
But I don't think that's just the way she is, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's impressive. And Karen's super sweet. She comes over and feeds me every time she comes here. Like, you bought all the pizzas. You guys are all super nice. How was it as a mom when you found out that KyAnna was addicted to, like, heroin and other stuff?
It was heartbreaking because I just felt like I could lose her at any moment.
Yeah.
You know, and it just, I lived so far away. You know, I would come and visit as often as I could, especially when Sora was here. You know.
You do a good job of that. You have a good relationship with your kids.
But that was my biggest fear, you know, because I would only hear from the family members, like, you know, she's stealing money or she's locked up or whatever. And I just felt helpless. But my biggest fear really was losing her.
Yeah. I used to sell KyAnna and Dylan heroin when we were using, you know, and when you're doing that, you're not thinking about the parents or like the, you know, like
Yeah.
things we think about now, or like I think about now, like I would never want somebody to do that to my daughter, you know?
Right.
But when you're doing it, you don't, you're just super selfish and yeah, that would be tough, dude. Like I worry about that with Daisy on the way and both of us having addict tendencies, you know, I worry about that. And I see Sora likes music like I did when I was a kid, like gets obsessed with it and like, and I'm like, oh my God, is that a sign that she's gonna like use drugs? I like think about, I worry about these things,
Yeah.
you know? That's like the worst nightmare. And that's literally, when you hear those things about KyAnna, and now that I know her this way, like, that's not her at all, like stealing money or like,
Yeah.
so you're just like, I'm
Yeah.
sure you're just like, what is, you know, there's probably,
Yeah, and
Tough
she still
to
had
do.
that like bubbly personality to kind of hide. You
Yeah.
know, but like, oh yeah, I'm not doing anything wrong. But
did you think that when she first got sober that she would stay sober, like she has?
I had that hope, but she really has blown me away.
Yeah. Did you know we
Really?
started drug court on the same day and finished on the same day?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. And we got caught dating halfway through, and we didn't get in any trouble.
Oh, good.
She posted a picture of us on a date. And I'm like, dude.
They must have known it was.
They
meant to
loved
be.
us.
They
They
knew it
loved
was
us.
meant to be.
So-
Like, these two need each other.
And Sarge was like, I approve. Don't you fucking break her heart, or I'll kill you. And I was like, yeah, Sarge loved her. I thought he loved me, but apparently he loved her a little more.
Mhm.
Did she ever tell you about him?
A little bit.
Like who she called when Dylan was partying at the house and stuff, and she had to call the cops basically because she didn't want to get in trouble if they came over. So she called Sarge,
Oh.
and he helped her, and like he was just such a good dude.
Yeah.
He really made that. I got caught out after curfew, and I was at KyAnna's, and I told Sarge, I was like, oh, I'm out bowling. And I was going up to court, because you have to go to court every so often, every week or every 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm waiting for my name to get called and to get in trouble. And I stand up, and he's like, you're doing great. And I was like, what the hell? And I sat down, and Sarge looks at me and winks. He goes, don't do it again. You know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
If he's done now, so that wouldn't fly. But so we got really lucky with him.
No.
What did you learn about addicts while working at the methadone clinic?
A lot. I mean, really, I never thought I had the person, because I'm a really, I want to fix everybody. I want to please everybody. I want everybody, to be happy. And there, I had to be strict.
Yeah.
Which is like not
Boundaries.
my
Like,
forte.
boundaries.
Yeah,
I had to learn that.
definitely you
Yeah.
have to have boundaries. So, but I had really good coworkers, that set an example, and I would still step the line and always tell my patients that I care about them or that I love them. I want to see them succeed.
Yeah. I think that's important.
Yeah.
I really do.
It does,
It
because
helps
you never
them to
know
know.
that if they even hear it from anybody else.
Yeah.
But you should always tell people that they're loved. But there was heartbreak there too. I mean, we had some patients that would just be sweet girls, and the next thing you know, they're gone, and
Yeah.
it's heartbreaking because you do, like, as a nurse, as my personality anyway, I always want to help anybody to the fullest, and it's just I think just acceptance that, you can't fix everything,
Yeah.
which is,
My boss has had to because I'll get frustrated. Like I check all the UAs and stuff, and so I see what they're doing. And like there was a time back in the day when I get really frustrated. I was like, they're all using drugs. Like, what are we even doing? He's like, dude.
I had to do that. I had to stand in the bathroom with men many times. Are you gonna go?
And he's just like, sometimes all we can do is plant seeds, dude. That's all we can do, So that helped me a lot.
Yeah.
And it's super challenging because when I first started at Steps, the first place I worked, I got walked all over. I had the hardest. I wanted everybody to love me. I wanted, to be the fun guy, but like sometimes when you learn to set those boundaries, it's better for them than to let them do what they do.
You.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But it was super hard it was so hard for me.
It is, yeah.
And they'd be like mad at me. I'd just be like,
yeah. Because you can tell, if they're blowing or they're intoxicated, you can't come get your medicine, I'm sorry. And then they blow up at you.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm sorry I'm a bad guy today. Maybe tomorrow it'll be different, but.
Good job learning that.
Thank you.
What's your favorite and least favorite part about being a nurse? Because now you work in a hospital, right?
I do home health. I've worked in the hospital before, but I do home health.
Do you hospice?
I used to do hospice. Actually, when I lived back here in St. George as a CNA, I did hospice a lot, and I loved it then. And I would go to hospice if if the door opened. But I do home health, and I do have patients that probably should be on hospice. My favorite part about my job is my patients, and I have a unique relationship with each and every one of them.
That's cool.
Yeah, some of them are like my family. I just got over COVID, and I had one patient that literally checked in with me every day, and he's like, "I hope you're doing better." Yeah. So that's definitely my favorite part about my job, and using my skills and watching people
and helping. Whenever we have any kind of issue, we call you and ask you what to do. What is it? Help us. Do you get a lot of that from your kids and stuff?
Sometimes, yeah. I would say probably mostly the girls.
Yeah, I know KyAnna takes
the boys
advantage
don't
of
care
for
about
sure.
anything, yeah. But yeah, it's nice to have skill set. And then I'd say the least favorite thing, again, is like you can't fix everything, and you lose patience, and then the driving. I really hate the driving.
Is it a lot of driving?
It is. It's my freedom. Like, I love it, but I hate it at the same time because traffic is just so bad.
Is traffic wonderful here?
Yeah, I love it.
It's like great, huh?
It's way better here.
I will get like unappreciative of how traffic is here, and I'll be like, fuck, it's bad, and then I go to Vegas or California, and then at New York, dude, oh my god. Everybody just sounds like they're about to fight at any moment, dude. Just honking. Like, you don't honk here at people unless you are trying to piss them off and maybe possibly want to fight,
Yeah.
In New York, they just honk no matter what. I think they do it for fun sometimes. but yeah, as soon as I go somewhere else, I remember that traffic here.
No, it's like a free for all. Everybody drives however they want to, and it's just a lot. And it's overpopulated too.
What's better, being a parent or a grandparent?
Oh my gosh. I cannot make that choice because I don't know, like having the grandbabies, they're like my kids too. I mean, obviously I don't have to do all the parenting stuff, but
I feel like being a grandparent
but they
would
do
be
feel
much
like a part
easier.
of me,
Yeah.
and it is fun. Yes, it's way more easier than parenting. Golly, I don't have to worry.
Show up and do all the cool
and
shit and then bounce. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they remember that.
Love on them. Okay.
You don't have to do none of the punishment. None of that.
No.
I hope I live long enough to be a grandparent.
Oh, you will.
I can't believe 41. I'm just like, I'm gonna be that old parent. They're gonna be like, is that your grandpa? And they're like, no, it's my dad.
No, just keep that.
Yeah. Is there anything you wanted to talk about, or anything that you felt like you wanted to say, or? Because I only got 2 questions left, and they're super easy.
Probably, but I'm really bad at just.
That's okay.
Stuff,
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure before I basically wrap it up. The second to last question is Jack Black or Will Ferrell?
KyAnna's gonna kill me. Okay, oh, that's a toss-up.
Did you ever notice that they both always have some form of a song, and they do some kind of song in everything they do. They always play some kind of song.
I would say it's hard. Because I do love a lot of different things that they've done. I'd probably Jack Black just to make KyAnna happy.
The
but
correct
I'm
answer.
like probably the biggest fan is of Elf though. Like
Elf is
I
great,
love
dude.
that.
Yeah, that's a great. You want to know the greatest Christmas movie? Bad Santa. Have you seen that?
Bad Santa.
I love that. And that kid. Have you seen it?
I've only seen it a few times
gotta watch
because I
it.
don't love what's the actor's name?
Billy Bob. But he's so good in it.
I know, but I
Him and
did
that
watch
kid
it
are-
last year.
You
but
did?
I don't remember a lot about it, but yeah.
Okay, last question. Did you have fun?
Yes, this was way easier than I thought
It was.
Yeah.
I was a little nervous at first. It took me a minute to like.
I think you're scared. I intimidate.
Yeah, well, it's
I don't
like
know why.
I kind of explained it to you last night. Like the mom thing, I was always the bad child. Like I was always a hoodlum growing up. Like, and when parents knew that like I was dating their daughter, they were like, no. So every time I went there, I just got cold shoulders and like. So, and I probably deserved it. You know, I wouldn't have wanted my 15-year-old daughter dating me either when I was 15. You know, so I was trouble, and I did cause problems.
Well, I mean, I wasn't a perfect teenager or even adult, you know. So I try not to pass judgment. I try to meet everybody on their level, and but like I said, I told you last night, I love you.
I love you too. And it's been cool getting to know you. I'm glad we got to do this. I'm super grateful. I get to be with KyAnna and do this with her. And I wouldn't rather have a baby with anybody else. She's the easiest person to deal with. She's so nice.
You both are great parents already.
Yeah, and I love Sora, and yeah, it's a good life, dude. And thank you for doing the podcast with me.
Yeah, my
Say it,
pleasure.
high five. Love you.
Love you.
Stay lit. Like, subscribe, follow. That's it. Thank you. Good job.